Hello again.
Hi, folks. How are you?
We're here. It's showtime. Winning costume. If you're gonna be picked, you want a Beetlejuice. Here I am.
You guys voted for Beetlejuice, and you got Beetlejuice. Yeah. I'm still laughing even though. Okay, so, we're just going live now. Very late.
Just going live now.
We're very late, I'm sorry. And in all honesty, because I know some of you know both of us, I made a mistake, and we went live on the wrong page.
Oops.
So we deleted that, and now we're going to try again.
Take two.
Take two. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. This time I'm not gonna curse though. I'm pretty excited that I got to delete the curse one.
You say that now. I had a hard time talking with my new beautiful teeth. They're just beautiful. Look at them. They're so nice. This one's nice and white.
This one is nice and white.
We got a viewer.
Hi, viewer.
Hello, viewer. Did you vote for this costume?
So, yeah. So, Candy and Tracy here from CH Accounting. I'm having a hard time. Oh, I can't. Look at the bags under my eyes are growing from laughing.
Candy's got a little bit of headache today.
I do have such a headache today.
Got a little bit of a headache. Sore throat. I think she's come down with something. I don't know what's wrong with her.
I'm coming down with death.
She's coming down with the taxes.
I have been taxed to death.
This is what taxes do to people.
Yeah, it's true.
Miserable.
And I just noticed my face is awfully messy too. It's pretty gross. But anyways, hi everybody.
Hello again to all my friends.
We're live and trying to work today, and it's pretty funny.
And it's almost Halloween.
Could you work with her all day?
Yeah. All day. Good joke on the team.
Oh my god. I'm dying. I'm glad somebody's thumbs up because I'm dead already apparently, but I'm dying anyway. She shows up for work this morning looking like this, and I was like,
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
You can't even say it. You're like,
because my teeth. I gotta go to the dentist. There's no dentist in the afterlife.
I think you're beyond a dentist at this point with those.
That was what though?
The one is white, yeah, the other one's extremely black. Yeah, so you guys voted for Beetlejuice.
Is that no good health care when you're dead?
Beetlejuice won. Beetlejuice is pretty funny. You just do crazy too well. I think that's the point.
I am a little crazy.
You do crazy really well. It's
close up. This is a Beetlejuice.
It's awesome. Alright, so we're gonna attempt to muddle our way through our tax tip for today. Again, as I say, this is the second time we've done this, and my eyes looked much better and deader earlier, but I've been crying because it's difficult to, just look at her. It's one of those days. Our tax tip today, is moving expenses. I wanted to let you guys know some basics about moving expenses, and I'm going to kind of shrink it compared to the last video, because I kind of rambled on, because I keep getting sidetracked every time I look at Beetlejuice there. If you move 40 kilometers...
Because of sandworms!
If you move because of sandworms, 40 kilometers from one location to another within Canada, you can claim your moving expenses. So,
40 kilometers.
yep,
Direction.
40 kilometers. That's not very far, trust me. I mean, even if you're moving in the CBRM, it might qualify, right? Drive around the long way. You know, we'll use Google to figure that out.
Well, I just Googled. I gotta take this out. This is the actual important part. I just Googled from Georges River to Glace Bay, and it was like 47 kilometers.
Yep.
So guess what? That's 47 kilometers. That counts.
Yeah, definitely. And the purpose that you did that for was for a medical claim. But yeah, it's
But
definitely
still moving, same thing.
Yep.
So, you know, you're moving for a job or whatever. You're moving to get closer to your job. Yeah.
Yep. Oddly enough, you can't claim a move if you are moving further from your job.
No, you have to be moving closer.
Which is strange. I don't know what circumstance someone would move further from their job.
More bang for your buck in the sticks.
But yeah, you can't if it's further away. I really am, like, I'm crying.
You're dead!
I do. I look fabulous
We're
for a
in
dead
the
person.
afterlife.
Yes.
You gotta watch out for sandworms too, you know. They eat dead people.
So when you're claiming your moving expenses, we can use the simplified method for the number of kilometers that you're traveling, as well as the meals that you are allotted for those times.
No gas receipts needed.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother keeping them. It's not worth it. The kilometers tracking is 99% of the time is worth more than the gas you're going to spend. Unless you're driving a Hummer and towing...
Kitty cat!
Oh.
I'll go get the cat. I'll be right back.
The cat is at the window asking to come in, so that's pretty funny. So yeah, if you're moving and you're moving more than 40 kilometers... My face feels disgusting, sorry. And you're moving more than 40 kilometers, we can use Google to figure out the kilometers from point A to point B, and you'll get to deduct that much off your taxes. So, included in moving expenses are such things as postal redirection, shipping items to your new location that you can't carry in the vehicle with you or on the plane with you, shipping items that are too big to drag behind you. For example, if you fly out and ship your car because you can't drive across country.
Save your receipts for that
stuff. It counts. Yep, definitely counts. Storage, moving storage before and after. If you need to store some things, say you sold your house 3 days before you moved and you need everything to go in storage before you move, you can definitely include that as well. Keep those receipts.
Realtor fees.
Yeah.
Legal fees.
Yeah, realtor and legal. Most lawyers will give you a thumbs up. Most lawyers will give you a single page printout that lists all of the expenses that are related to the sale of your home, and those are deductible to maximums as well. When you're claiming your moving expenses, you can claim up to the amount of income that you make at the new job that you move to. So if you made $10,000 and you spent $15,000 on moving expenses, you can deduct only the $10,000, but you can carry the other $5,000 over to next year.
Want me to go get the door?
Did you just hear somebody at the door?
Should I go to the door?
Yeah, I'm not sure if there is.
Hi! Sorry! We're dressed for Halloween!
We got somebody at the door.
Geez, I knew she was
Hi, how's it going?
She's been taxed to death.
What do you think? Hilarious?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I wish I had a camera right
We're
now.
silly, I know.
You'll get prizes, I'm sure.
We were just recording our live on Facebook to show everybody the
paper
it's-
on y'all.
I know.
Oh my God. Oh, my name's not on the paper.
No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not.
Oh,
I know.
Look at this. Oh. I'll say, Calvin, it's a good thing you didn't come in, dear. Stay out of the car.
They're nuts.
I won't keep you too long.
No worries.
I forgot to tell you, I need a paper for
Okay.
Revenue Canada to access my mother-in-law's information, to get her information when I call there.
Oh, you need like a authorization form. Okay.
Do you have them?
I don't, but I can get you one.
Okay.
Do you want to pop back in like an hour? I can download one for you.
Sure.
Are you going to be out and about?
Yep.
Okay. I'll download one for you and I'll fill it in and stuff.
Oh, you're going to get prizes, I'm sure.
We're pretty ridiculous, I know, aren't we? It's pretty bad.
My, you two are fit for anything. You know
I didn't know if I should open the door.
I know. It's hilarious, I know. I've been working with her like this all day. I can't even look at her.
Oh, jeez. Are you dressed up, too?
She's dressed as a mischievous kitten.
Oh, my God.
Oh!
She's frisky.
Is that for making fun of those?
Yeah.
Or what? You protected them?
What a turkey. Too funny.
Oh, she wants to play.
What a little devil.
Watch, her nails are sharp. She
Did
got
you
me
have
the
any
other day.
success of what you did in so far? Or?
I have not finished what I was doing yet.
Oh,
I
okay.
haven't. But I might be able to before you get back. I might.
You might?
Yeah.
That's a 50-50.
Yeah, probably higher than 50-50, but we'll see.
75-25.
Yeah. I would say pop back anytime after 3. Anytime that works for you after 3, I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You
I'll
aren't going to
see.
do anything strange. Or
No, I think this
I
is
think
about as
this is
straight.
straight
What's
as
the
it's
paper
gonna
standing
get.
up so straight in the back
It's
of your
stuck
head?
in my head.
Oh, my God.
She's got a bit of a headache.
Oh, I would say she's going to have one. I hope nobody had a lighter around.
I know. We'll be in trouble.
Oh, it's good. Oh,
I know.
Great. Awesome.
Hilarious, eh?
Wow. So you're just going to stay here all day like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
That's the plan.
yeah, I might at some point. I'm having a hard time looking to the left, but I might.
Oh, my God. Oh, you do something else. Okay, we got to have the drink.
All right,
See you
thanks.
later.
Brief interlude there. One
See,
of our
we don't stop working.
I know one of our clients just popped in, and yeah, the look on her face. She's like,
was collapsed at the door.
well, you're pretty shocking. Too funny. So yeah, sorry about the brief interruption there, folks. I didn't want to end live without an explanation. That's why I was sort of cryptic about, because I don't want to give away client information. But anyways, we'll get her to come back and we'll get her all sorted out.
We don't stop working.
No.
Even in the afterlife. Even in the afterlife, we don't stop working.
Too funny. I don't know where I was at.
Would you be scared if I answered the door?
Yes. I'm going with yes. I can't even imagine what she must have thought walking in the door. And I know this particular client doesn't have Facebook, so she wouldn't have known about any of this. Which is so funny. That's even funnier. Oh, awesome. Anyways, we were talking about moving expenses, and
The moving expenses and how I do crazy very well.
yeah, she does. She does crazy very well. So yeah, I don't know where I left off, guys. I'm apologizing. I'm kind of
last
sort of
thing
gonna
I
jump.
remember was talking about realtors' fees and
Oh yeah, your realtor will give you a 1-page explanation of all the fees that were involved.
your lawyer will.
Your lawyer will. The realtor fees, the lawyer fees, any closing off taxes and all that kind of fun stuff. So that'll all be in there too. If you have any questions about whether something can be claimed on your moving expenses or not, call us or keep the receipt.
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
So, what if you moved last year and you never claimed it? Can you go back and claim it?
She knows the answer to this.
Yeah, you can.
Your little feathers move when you shake your head. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. You just bring everything into us and we'll do an adjustment for previous years. We can go back up to 10 years.
Yep.
So anytime within the last 10-year period, if you move for work,
Yep.
40 kilometers, one
If
direction,
you forgot,
not
if you
very
didn't
far.
know. Yeah, some people just don't know they can claim their moving stuff for that simple. And if you don't have any receipts, at least you can claim the kilometers that you moved as well as the meals if it was
So
a multi-day trip.
it kind of sucks if you don't have your receipts for like the stuff that you had shipped. But if you don't have it, at least you can still get the kilometers that you traveled.
Yep.
And meals.
Yep.
So.
Mr. Farrell says that you do crazy a lot. I mean well. You do crazy a lot. I mean
I'm a
well.
little crazy.
It's pretty awesome. You have to be to work here. Seriously. Yeah.
Yep. Maybe it's here that made me crazy. That's what happened.
Oh, blood on my finger.
Oops. If you're not crazy, this is what's happening.
Yeah, it's true.
Slice to the neck.
It's true. It's pretty funny. We were preparing, and I looked over at Tracy and said, "I think I have a paper cut."
Just a little one.
Yeah, just a tiny one.
A flesh wound.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the basics of moving expenses. I know it's a pretty
Get away from them sandworms.
Yes, yeah. It's a pretty short description, but when in doubt, ask. If there's something you're not sure if you can claim, just ask us. We'll let you know for sure. Is
there a tax deduction for crazy? That's what we call the disability tax credit.
I wonder if that would qualify. Do you know what? Actually, Mike, I'm going to tell you. If you're clinically crazy and cannot operate, if you can't sustain the basic factors of living alone without assistance, actually there is you would probably qualify for the disability tax credit. You probably would. It's true. You probably would. There isn't any direct line number.
Unfortunately, if you're crazy and you're dead, no.
No, then you're sorry. There isn't any direct line number related to crazy, but we could probably.
Maybe we'll put one in.
It'd be a good argument. We have a good argument.
We'll submit this to the CRA.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I used to have like black eyes, and now like look, I've got like black running down my eyes now because I'm laughing at you all day. Yeah, so moving expenses, yeah, just ask. We'll help you if there's something you want to know, and there is no direct deduction for crazy, but talk to us. We'll see what we can do.
We'll figure it out.
You guys really have to look at the eye makeup even. It's crazy. Like, you really did a good job. You are very moldy.
I'm moldy. I'm fabulous.
You're fabulous. Oh, man. Oh, yes, 100% Janice. Yeah. You can claim your lawyer for moving. Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely. Yeah, any lawyers' fees associated with
as long
selling
as you
your
move
home.
40 kilometers.
Yep. Yeah, she did. She moved to Ontario.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go. Was it within the last 10 years? Because we can adjust it.
Just this year.
If you can find your invoice or maybe get a new one or
I'm
something.
sure she's super organized. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We'll be in touch. Yeah, definitely. And you probably, Janice, got a slip regarding the house sale or purchase, and that. Oh, I thought my glasses were about to get broken there. They'll have like a breakdown. I got hair in my eyeball. They'll have a breakdown with the realtor's fees and she's on it.
Perfect. Good job.
They'll have a breakdown with the realtor's fees and the legal fees that were associated. Also keep any cost of shipping things back and forth. Also keep any mail redirection fees that you pay. And
so yeah, if you had your mail forwarded through Canada Post,
that counts.
You can use that too.
If you pay to have any utilities shut off early, so like if you're in a contract and you had to shut off your satellite telephone or your internet or whatever, and they charged you a fee to do that outside of contract, that's a deduction as well. Any costs that are related to the move, hold on to them, and I'll let you know what you can use. But yeah, generally any cost that you incurred to pick up and move. Yep. There's maximums on some things, but I mean most of the time you're okay anyways. And the kicker with the move is either the husband or wife can claim it. I always say whoever's more beneficial to do it, let's do it that way. And in addition to that, if you don't have enough income, you can carry it over to next year. So again, if your moving costs are $15,000 and you only made $10,000 that year of the move, you can carry the other $5,000 over to next year.
I think that's awesome.
It is. Moving expenses are very cool. And I'm so glad that you're finding this helpful, Janice, because I'm thumbs upping.
That is the point of the video.
Yeah, that's why we do this.
Other than our
silliness, yeah. The point is we want at least one person when we do the video to learn something that they might need to
we
know,
do want to educate people because who's going to tell you these things, right?
Yeah, it's true. And in this circumstance, I will send you, my dear, a T1M just with an idea, just so that you can get an idea of what you can claim in case there's something that I'm not remembering to mention.
Help just you figure out what you have to dig out.
Yeah, some stuff to prepare for the coming season. Tax season is coming fast and furious. I'm excited. Tracy's terrified.
I might look like this. For real.
She's scared to death. That was bad, I know. That was bad.
I might look like that.
Yeah. This is what happens when you do taxes too much.
I haven't been there yet. I'm just crazy. I'm not dead. Well, yeah, I am dead.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So yeah, we'll be ready for tax season, hopefully. I really hope that you guys are sharing with everybody the fact that we're doing it for $35 again this year. Share. We're okay. I'm okay with not sleeping. Tracy's going to be leaving at the end of the day and going home to do some sleeping and stuff, but I will be here as many hours as I need to be.
I'll be here a lot too.
Yeah, you probably will be.
Yeah.
Not too much though, Mike's watching. We'll let him believe you're going to come home at some point.
He'll make me live here.
Too funny. When can we talk about transferring student credits? Yes. Yeah, definitely. Education credits. You are going to have a lot of education credits. So, you and I will discuss that too.
And education credits never expire.
Yep. They sit there forever.
They just carry over and carry over and carry over. If you can't use them, they're just always there.
The transferring of education credits is sort of limited. She can stay.
I told you he's making stay.
The transfer of education credits is limited by the year that you incur them. So if in 2016 you pay $10,000 for education, you can transfer $5,000 of that to a spouse or a parent or a child if you needed to. Mm-hmm. And the rest of it carries forward. But they'll carry forward forever. Like, they'll sit there forever.
Yep.
So, but we'll take a look at that because I know you're going to have a lot of credits to have at your disposal. And in your particular circumstance, Simon might not need them right away, but he probably will when he starts to make good money. So it's good that they'll be there.
Good to have there.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to avoid talking about particular tax seasons or tax situations too much because I don't want to give everybody's information. But I'm kind of trying to answer it at the same time. And you said it, not me. She's like, yeah, he'll have credits forever. Yeah, he's got some education credits. He's a smart man and has done a lot of learning. He's done a lot of learning. It's sad that we lost another doctor in Cape Breton, but I'm sure that they're glad to have him. So, it's good. So, we kind of touched on education and moving. That was cool. That was way more productive than I thought it was going to be.
Does it happen to be a dentist? I need one.
No, he's not a dentist. And you do need one. Well, she needs one today. Normally, the whole reason Tracy's...
I have nice teeth!
Yeah, the whole reason Tracy's wearing those teeth is because 2 people today said that her teeth were too pretty to be Beetlejuice. So, I'm sad. She doesn't mean we didn't want her, but Cape Breton didn't employ him, and so they moved elsewhere, and he got employment instantly. And that makes me upset with Cape Breton. It's true. It's kind of frustrating to me that we have such a shortage of doctors, and I'm not going to go on this rant right now because I'll be going for hours, but we have such a shortage of doctors, and I personally know one that would be happy to live in Cape Breton and work here and was sent away because we couldn't give him a job. It's crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense.
I know. It doesn't.
There's so many people that don't have doctors right now. Like, my parents just went
It's crazy.
over a year without a doctor. They just got a doctor last month.
Yeah, it's
It
crazy.
was about a month ago they just got a doctor.
I was here a year and a half before I
It's crazy.
finally...
There's people
And
that
the
are
only
still
reason I
here
did
that
is
have to
'cause I
go to
ended
the
up in
orphan
March.
clinics because
Yeah.
they don't have doctors.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy.
totally
Because
crazy.
like I said, up until about last month, every time mom and dad need to get their prescriptions renewed, my dad only has one kidney. He's a cancer survivor.
It's crazy.
No
that
doctor.
He didn't have a doctor.
No doctor.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yep.
Yeah,
So, scary stuff.
it's a sad state of affairs. It really is. And in all that, we're still better off than our friends to the south.
Go figure.
We were having an interesting conversation
Woo!
with a
Yeah.
tax client yesterday about how did she get back outside?
Alley cat! There's gotta be a door open.
Tom must have a door open. The kitten comes up to the window and cries at the window
I
when
am
she
not
wants in.
rescuing you again until
No,
after the
she's
video.
gone to the other. Yeah, she's gone to the other one. Yeah. So, anyways, we were talking to somebody yesterday, a tax client yesterday, about the fun going on south of the border. And although I am not going to get political,
It's funny stuff.
I'm going to say that it's a mix of comedy and fear that I have.
Yes.
To be honest
The
with you,
states are in trouble.
I'm really worried about the political unrest that is going to come from the next couple of weeks, and I'm terrified there's going to be a civil war. I am. I'm really afraid for our American family and friends.
A lot of
I
people
know.
might look like me and you.
I know. Yeah, like my mom and her husband are down in Arizona right now. They're snowbirds, and I'm a little concerned for them. I'm worried about what's going to happen, no matter who wins. Because I think that the other side is going to be so angry and distraught, no matter which one of them wins.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, it's a very emotional.
It is a
race.
very emotional election.
They kind of made a mockery of the whole thing.
It's
but
very emotional. And I take my voting seriously, but I would never threaten someone's life over who they were going to vote for.
But
That
you know
amazes
what?
me.
I think the whole thing, though, from start to finish, has just been nothing but slander and
the media isn't helping.
it's just
a circus.
It doesn't put people in a good state of mind, and
It's
I
a
think
two-ring
that's
circus.
why people are so on edge, and there's no in between. You either hate them or love them, and people are,
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true. I'm gonna get rid of
that.
stuff going on in front of me here. Sorry. Yeah. Anyways, I'm not gonna tell you my political opinion about who should win and who shouldn't, but I will tell you that no matter who wins, I'm a little bit afraid for our neighbors down south. But
I was told it's like picking between anthrax and rat poison.
it's true. It's true. It's the lesser of two evils, and that's a horrible place to be in. But
Who is the lesser of two evils?
you're definitely
I'm definitely
Scarier than I am.
evil.
You're definitely scarier than I am. But you put more into yours. Like,
Not really.
well, it looks like it. Mine's just some blood splatter and some tax
It's
forms.
awesome. I love it.
It's pretty funny. But it's a last minute... My paper keeps falling. It's a last minute costume. But you guys voted for Beetlejuice
we want
here.
to say thank you to everybody that voted in the polls too.
Yeah,
that
we
was
do.
pretty awesome. It
We
was pretty
really, Tracy was saying it earlier. We really enjoyed the feedback. We enjoyed the,
We joined the
you guys voting. It was cool.
interactiveness
Yep.
with everything, with everybody. So we're thinking about doing some more polls in the future. Maybe doing a poll each week before we do our live segment. Maybe even do a poll about what you guys want to learn, what you guys have some questions about. We might throw a couple things out. Whoever votes for the most, maybe that's what we'll talk about on
That'd
Friday.
be cool. I think it's a good idea.
I think it's pretty cool.
Our first poll, I'm going to add, as soon as I go in, when we're done, I'm going to go in and create the reminder for next week for live. And I'm going to add a poll to it asking you what time of day is better for you for us to go live.
Everybody wants us to keep the 1 o'clock time frame. We might pick a couple of different other times and tell us. It has to be sometime before 5 o'clock. But we'll figure it out. And you guys can...
it does have to be during the day, unfortunately, because Tracy goes home at night. And I'm not doing it by myself. It's definitely not as entertaining if I'm alone talking to the screen. Definitely not. And way more dry and tax related. Tracy adds the fun to the tax thing.
I had the flair.
yeah, definitely. But we'll pick some time during the day that works for you guys. Not at 4 a.m. Mr. Farrell, nice try.
Mr. Backshift?
Yeah.
I knew you.
Yeah. He's like, I have break at 4 a.m. No, not happening. But I'll set that up and you guys can go give your vote and let us know what time of day works best for you if this time does not. I will include this time, but we'll see what else we can come up with too. Other business, share. Tax season is coming fast. So we want to be run off our feet this year, sitting on our arses. Because it's not really run off our feet, but
we want to have really sore butts from sitting here for so long.
Yeah, we want to really be busy this year.
Yes.
We have some goals in mind, and we definitely are willing to take on new business. So,
and as of right this very moment, whatever time of day it is, we are still open for bookkeeping.
We still have spots open.
We still have some spots open.
If you're watching, I do have a couple of quotes to return, but I'll get there and hopefully as soon as possible. And
we have been putting out quite a few quotes.
Yeah.
So if you're serious and you want to get a quote, contact us as soon as possible. I know we don't look very serious right now, but in all seriousness, we are open for bookkeeping. You want me to look at your books.
I don't know if this instills confidence, but neither does this. but yeah, we'll if you're looking for somebody to help with your books, you need to yell soon.
Yes, soon. Because
we're pretty busy.
For all of the quotes we put out, if everybody calls us tomorrow, you might not get in.
No, you won't. You won't. If everybody called us tomorrow, we're hiring somebody else.
Yeah, no. If you want, in all honesty, if you want to get a quote, or just stop by. We're here Monday to Friday.
Yep.
Just stop in. You don't necessarily need an appointment. If you want to make an appointment, there's lots of options to do that. You can do it on Facebook. You can call. Any way you want to get a hold of us.
It's true. Tons of options.
Cool.
We're out there.
Yep. Still doing $35 tax prep.
Still doing $35 tax prep. You're not going to find anything better anywhere.
Nope.
Not going to happen.
If you do,
don't trust them.
Don't take it.
You can trust them, but don't say I told you.
You can pay them $20, but 9 chances out of 10, you're going to have tax fraud.
Yeah, there's going to be issues. Make sure if you're going, don't go anywhere else. Let's just not even go there. Make sure if you're going somewhere else or qualified, just don't. Just come get your taxes done with us.
Come to us.
Safer and we'll feel better, and we don't charge that much money.
No, we're cheap.
We are.
Cheap.
Cheap and dead.
Cheap and dead.
So, we're going to wrap things up, because I have a promise I made.
We don't got to buy
3
groceries
o'clock.
because we're dead, so we can charge cheap prices.
Too funny. So definitely give us a call if you need any help. Let us know what time works best for you when we create the poll in just a couple of minutes. And we'll see you next Friday. Death and taxes. It's true. Death and taxes.
What did I say? There's 2 things certain in life. Death and taxes.
Death, taxes. It's hilarious. On that note, we'll let you go. We'll see you next Friday. We will not look like this. Hopefully we will look better.
Look more rushed.
Thank you very much for voting for Beetlejuice. She did a spectacular job. You do crazy really well, Tracy. I'm pretty impressed. All right, guys. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next week.